Morning everybody, hoping you can hear me. It feels early this morning, I guess it is. Happy Good Friday, if that's indeed what it is. I think it's Easter Friday, so which means it's time for boot camp. So let's start with just going to do a slow round first, slow warm up first. If anybody's here, give me a wave. I wouldn't be surprised if there's not many people here at the moment. Oh, hello Karen, thank you love. So give me a wave if everything's okay. Hang on a second. Oh, morning. Well done for turning up. You always come on a Friday anyway. So, going to start with windmills. So, nice and slowly, down to one foot, down to the other foot. You can do this 10 times, 5 each leg. And down to the other one. Keep it going. Get more messages. Nice and slow. Oh, morning back. When you've done your 10 of those nice and slow, we're going to do 10 knee hugs. So just bringing up a knee, give it a big old squeeze, 5 each side. Try and just warm up all your joints at the moment. Big squeezes. When you've done your 5 each side, absolutely no rush, you are going to just do some leg swings. So nice and swingy, backwards and forwards, 10 each leg. Oh, morning Beth. Nice and slow. Once done one leg, turn. And, well, don't even turn, just swing the other leg. Turn if you want to. A lot of people do. Give it a turn if you want. Just warm up all those hip flexors, all of those, or 2 of those hip flexors. Once you've done your 10 each leg, you can do a lunge and a twist. So it's going to come down into a lunge. Doesn't matter if your knee touches the floor on this one. And reaching up. Coming down again. Reaching up. 5 each leg. Make sure you're really stretching through your tummy. Oh, I've got a reverse lunge. Whichever way you'd like to lunge, you can do. Lovely. Once you've done your 5 each leg, you can do one of my favourites. You can do a rising torso twist. Make sure there's nothing that you're going to bash your fingers on. You can start swinging your arms, and then you're going to start bending over. Keep swinging. Swing 3 times at the bottom, and then swing your way back up. And then keep swinging, and do that 2 more times. 3 at the bottom, swinging up. And then once more. As you go, you might get a little bit more oomph in your swing if you want to. Swing up. Lovely. And do some hip openers, so knee, round. Somebody is sending a message. Feel inappropriate walking towards you like that. Oh, good morning Eileen, well done, took you a minute to get here. Well, you're here now, you've barely missed anything. Just done our first round of warm up, and we're going to do a second round in a minute once we're a little bit warmer. We're going to do a squat and a twist. So squatting down, bum out and down as you turn up, as you stand up. So we're going to twist, just round to one side, squatting down, round to the other side. We're going to do 5 each side. So I just got distracted by 2 rooks in the back garden. All 3. I want a crow. This is exciting. 2 rooks and a crow. I don't know what you get for that in poker. And the other side. 5 each side. Once you've done those, you can do arm circles. So round 10 times on one arm. Forwards. Now go forwards on the other arm. And then we go both arms backwards. Lovely. And then we're going to do it again, a little bit more vigorous. Eileen, because you've only just got here, you can go a little less vigorous if you want, but come on, let's get warm. So windmills, hands out and down 10 times. Hamstrings should be a little bit more stretchy now. 8, 9 and 10. Lovely knee hugs. Give a big old squeeze. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. A lunge with a stretch. Big stretch. Backwards lunge, forwards lunge, doesn't matter. Lunging your way off to one side of the camera and then back to the other side. Keep going, you've got 2 more I think on each side. Lovely, I missed the leg swings. Leg swings now. Might be able to get a little bit higher now. Lovely, and the other leg. Make sure you're swinging from the hip, you're not just bending like that. It's all about getting this hip flexor going. Lovely, and then you're going to squat and twist, squatting down, twist, 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 twist. 3 more each side. Good morning, Helen Marie. Once you've done your 3 more each side, I'm going to go into arm circles. We'll do a red special, I think. Excuse me, we'll do your right arm is going to go backwards and your left arm is going to go forwards. 10 times. And then what have we just done? Your left arm's got to go backwards and your right arm has got to go forwards. Lovely. Let's do some arm circles as well. So arms out to the side, spinning them round. 10 small ones, going up to bigger ones, going up to bigger ones. And then we're going to do some seal claps. So your hands are going to be out in front of you and you come in, they're like chest stretches but diagonal. So coming out to the side, 10 of those. Trying to warm those shoulders up a little bit as well. Smashing. Okay, so today is going to be all different kinds of workouts, all in one session. So we're going to start off with a circuit. Your circuit is going to be, let's have a look. We're going to start off with 20 reps of 20 push-ups, 20 squats, 20 sit-ups or crunches, entirely up to you, and 20 lunges. So press-ups can be done either on your knees, on your thighs or on your toes. 20 of those. What else have I just said? 20 squats, so nice body squats. If you've got a weight, use a weight. That'd be brilliant. If you haven't, don't worry. 20 sit-ups, so full sit-ups, or oh, actually, let's make them diamond, just for making them making your core work rather than your hip flexors. So diamond is your feet together. I'm going to bash my head, might do. Rolling back down, hands overhead if you've got room, and then pushing yourself up. First one I've done this morning, not very good. So make sure your hands touch behind you and in front of you. Make sure you're breathing out as you're coming up, not trying to explain what you're supposed to be doing. So push-ups, sit-ups, push-ups, squats, sit-ups, and then into lunges, 10 each leg. So it's going to be a circuit 4 times through. We are going to have a rest after each set of lunges. Now I'm going to do this first set, and then I'm going to give you a 30-second rest. I will, well, I'll keep you counted. If you feel that you are going to finish a lot earlier than me, you feel free to carry on, do an extra round if you want. If you feel that you're going to finish a lot later than me, just stop when I stop because the next round is going to change anyway. So, circuits, 20 reps of push-ups, starting now. Okay, so if you're going to come down onto your toes, do that, pushing up, making sure your back is nice and straight. I'm not, because I've still got my tennis elbow, so I'm going to come down. Make sure your chest is coming nice and low. I'm slipping on the mat. I have ordered a yoga mat, but let's see when that turns up. That's 15. If you're finished, get into your squats. Lovely, so up on your feet, into your nice deep squats, 20 of these. Make sure that your hip creases go below your knees, or level with your knees. So I don't want any of this. I'm not counting those two. Of course. I think I was 20. Okay, once you've done your squats, you're into your diamond sit-ups. So feet together, hands overhead, 20 sit-ups. If you can't do diamond, don't worry, just do bent leg, or if you want to, crunches. If you're doing diamonds though, hands in front of you, hands behind you. After this one, remember, it's your lunges. I've lost count. I'm going to get into my lunges. 20 lunges, backwards, forwards, 10 on one leg, 10 on the other. I'm going to do 10 reverse ones on one leg. If you've finished, have a rest. If you're still going, we've got 10 more lunges on one leg of mine. You do your own legs. Wobbly. Okay, lost count again. And my knee went a bit dizzy then. That'll teach me for not concentrating. So, 30 seconds of rest. Get my breath back. Hopefully you're not as breathless unless you've also been narrating your workout. Next round, you're going to do 16. 16 of everything. So 16 press ups, 16 squats, 16 sit ups, 16 lunges. This is kind of like a, sorry I've wandered off, it's kind of like a pyramid circuit, but still works as a circuit. So, when you're ready, that's your press ups. 3, oh, take them off, 2, 1, 16. On your toes, on your knees, on your thighs. If you want to do box, you can do box, it's absolutely fine. Make sure everything is in line, shoulders, knees. Also make sure your nose is going in front of your thumbs. Otherwise, people end up doing this, and that is not a press up. That's just bowing down to me. You should have done them, you might not. If you have, do squats. If you haven't, carry on doing press ups. Remember, it's 16 this time. Lovely, back to your either your sit-ups or your, what's that one's called? Crunches. You want to change them to bent legs once you can. Ideally your arms should be straight overhead and you can use them as little bits of momentum. Or crunches. Remember to breathe as you're coming up. Oh, I think I've done 16. Right, lunges. 8 on each leg, in tension. leg done. If you're finding that you're finishing too soon, carry on. Go back to 20 if you want to. Seven and 8. Okay, I'm going to give everybody 30 seconds rest now. So if you're still lunging, you can either finish, but you have left rest time, or you can just stop, have a walk around, have a rest, have a drink. One more round, 12. Not many then. 12 to go. Oh, warm. Okay, 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. On the floor. Press ups, 12 press ups. Off your toes, or off your thighs, or off your knees, making sure you're coming down low and your nose goes in front of your thumbs. 12 squats, making sure you're going as low as you can, weight going through your heels, chest up. 2 more for me to go, and then it's the sit-ups. Diamond sit-ups, or bent leg sit-ups. If you wanted to, pop your toes, I know it's a bit late, so pop your toes onto something, give you a little bit of momentum, or crunches. Time for lunges, 12 on each leg, nice and low, make sure that back knee comes straight down, excuse me, try to make sure that your front knee doesn't come over your toe, not the end of the world if it does, but just keeping your balance. I've got 2 to go. And I am resting. Okay, good work. I'm also having a drink. You know the only reason I'm having this drink is to encourage you to have a drink. I don't need one. I'm not hot or out of breath or anything. Having only done, what is it, 10 minutes work. Next round. So we've done circuits, kind of a pyramidal circuit. A descending pyramid, although we didn't go up, you get it. AMRAP. AMRAP, as many rounds as possible. In 5 minutes, you are going to do 10 hand release press ups. So I'm sorry, there's more press ups. Hand release press ups. So on the floor, either on your knees or on your toes. If you're on your toes, coming down, come all the way down, hands come off, slam up. Hands come off, slam up. Keep your core tight so that everything comes up in one go, not like a snake where you're doing that, down, everything comes up. If you're on your knees and your thighs, same system. Looking forward to getting a yoga mat. Coming down all the way to the floor, tuck your toes on still, slam your hands down, but you're only coming up to your knees. 10 of those. 10 glute bridges. You can either do 2-footed, so on the floor, heels as close to your bum as you can get, bridging up. 10 of these, if you want to, 5 on one leg, 5 on the other leg. Make sure your heel is trying to force its way up to the ceiling. If you want to make it a bit harder, come onto your heels on your feet on the floor. So you're bridging up, squeeze at the top, should feel it in your bum. 10 of those, followed by 10 jump squats. So jump and a squat, big one. Yeah, let's do big ones. Let's try and keep everything even. So it's 5 minutes. You can do as many rounds of those. 10 hand release press ups, 10 glute bridges, 10 jump squats. When you're finished at the end of the 5 minutes, get you to just pop down how many you've done. Not expecting many people to be watching at the moment. 3. Okay, maybe make it up this morning, that's alright, so that people later can also add their scores on. So, 5 minutes of full work. Just going to have a little recover. I don't know why I'm so worn out. Okay, 5 minutes. 10 hand release press ups, 10 glute bridges, 10 jump squats. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. As many rounds as you can in this 5 minutes. You don't stop, you only rest when you need to. 10 hand release press ups. Off we go. Once you've done your hand release press ups, remember, you're into your glute bridges, turning over, heels next to you, squeezing up. Make sure you do a really big squeeze at the top. So this one is about getting that squeeze in rather than getting as many in as you can. And jump squats. Jump in and up. Oh, of course, if you live in a first floor flat, just do little feet to reach. If you can though, get that jump in. Once you've finished, you're going back to the first one, which is your hand release press ups. Into your hand releases, 10 of those, and we have got, I'm sure you're well into your second round. You've got 3 minutes and 51 seconds left. Keep it going. I'll join in a minute. Boiling today. Is it polite, 7:05 in the morning, to open your back door and let the neighbours hear you? That's better. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so we've got 3 minutes 19 seconds. Remember, press up, say hand release. Hands next to your chest, lifting them up off of the floor, facing down. Apparently in a press up your chin should be the thing that reaches the floor first. So what a lot of us do is look down towards our feet when we're doing press ups. So apparently chin first so that everything's in line. You want to hear that slam. Once you've done those, remember it's your glute bridges. You can either do one-footed or two. Sending that heel all the way up to the floor. Ceiling, sorry, wrong one. Remember it's just 10, float each leg. Try and give your hamstring a squeeze as well as your bum. Once you've done those, you're going to do jump squats. As high as you can go, don't bang your head on the ceiling, or touch and reach. Keep it going. And another round, back to the press ups. We have got 2 minutes bang on left. Keep it going. Let me have a look at your excellent work. What you don't know is I can see you when you're doing the playback one as well. So I can see these guys doing brilliantly. Those ones that are watching on playback, I can also see you, but you've got to match these guys because these guys are smashing it, especially Eileen Little. Okay, you've got 1 minute 23 seconds left. Okay, back to I'm going to go back to press ups. I'd like to think that you're in around at least around 5 or 6 here. Us PTs have realised how much talking, doing and thinking while you're trying to do a workout just completely wears you out. But I'm making a half-assed effort at that, just so that I can tell you that there's 50 seconds to go. I'm saying, that's enough, you're doing 10 of everything, remember, I'm just demonstrating. Lovely, you've got 33 seconds to go. Back to your jump squats. Oh, it's alright when you're at home, you find weird things on the kitchen floor, sharp things. big booby trapped. 23 seconds, time for some jump squats. Mind the ceiling lights. Nice soft landing. So land on your toes and then go back into your heels. Not on your toes exactly, onto the front of your foot and then push back onto your heels. Lovely. You have got 3, 2, 1, rest. Oh, good work. Well done, Karen. Well done, Beck. Well done, Marie. Well done, Eileen. If you are still watching, you have the breath. Write how many rounds you've done. If you're feeling a bit shy about it, add one on. Nobody's going to know. Can you have a little rest? Have a drink, have a walk around. You should be out of breath. Next one we're going to do is an accumulator. It's one of my favourites. Oh, hello, how many rounds have we got? Oh, well done, Karen, 6 rounds. Wow. That's what everybody's got to beat now. Eileen, 3 rounds and you fed the cat in between, so let's class that as 4. Very well done, everybody. Okay, so everybody, you've either got to beat 3 and feed your cat at the same time. A dog would do. Oh, Beth, 5 rounds and 3 reps of hand release press ups. You are a star, well done. Yeah, so count your reps as well. Add them all up. So your minimum is 3 with an animal, a bit of animal husbandry thrown in, and the one to beat so far is 6. Well done, everybody. Good work. Okay, right, an accumulator. Let's see. It's not a mean accumulator like I usually make people do. There's only 7 exercises rather than the bog standard 12 that we normally do, and they are only going to be for 20 seconds each, not 30 seconds. I'm making it sound easy, so you know, go with it. It's going to be, I won't spoil it. I'll just tell you what everything is. First one is going to be 20 seconds of squats, just squats. If you've got your weight, use it. There are more press ups in this one as well. Sorry about that. It's a bit of legs and a bit of chest here. I do need 20 seconds, don't I? Okay. 20 seconds of jump squats. No, squats. Just normal squats. 20 seconds of squats. Then we get a 20-second rest. That's easy, isn't it? Somebody just reported in. Sian's going to do it when she gets up. Oh, all right then. Just rub that in. Just I like that you're watching in bed. So 20 seconds. Come on, Sian, you can get up and do this one. 20 seconds of squats, starting in 3, 2, 1, and go. Nice and low. Chest up. Lovely. Maybe you can though. Still trying to wear you out. If you're not already. 10 seconds gone. Oh, I'm a lot cooler with this back door open. I can highly recommend it. Go and do it outside. Your neighbour's not going to mind, I hope. 3, 2, 1. 20 seconds of rest. And then we're going to add on some press-ups. So it's going to be 20 seconds of squats straight into 20 seconds of press-ups. Then you get 20 seconds rest. So 8 more seconds of rest. Then I'm going to the squats, remember. So squats and then it's press-ups. 3, 2, 1. Into your squats. 20 seconds of squats. If you've got your weight, use your weight. I'm trying to count 20 seconds. 5 to go. And down into press up straight away. Off your toes if you want to. Nice and low, remember. Head facing down, not facing backwards. Off your knees. If you're doing knees. 3, 2, 1, rest. Next, we're doing squats, press-ups, burpees, 20 seconds burpees. If you don't want to do burpees, do prisoner stand-ups. If you don't want to do those, just go back to squats again. You'd be bored of squats though. In 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, squat. Nice, low squats. Chest up, bum down. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Straight into your press ups. If you're doing knees, go knees. If you're doing a combination of the two like me, because you two, I've got a dodgy elbow. Feel 3, 2, 1, and then burpees. 20 seconds of burpees. Or prisoner get-ups, or squats. You keep going. So you've got 3, 2, 1, rest. 20 seconds rest. Okay, we're adding on plank marches. So you're going high plank, low plank, high plank, low plank. Okay, 5 seconds. Starting with squats. 3, 2, 1, squat. Eight seconds. 5 to go. And then it's your press ups. 2, 1, press ups. If you want to do tricep ones, where your elbows shoot backwards and stay close to your body, you can do those. If you want to mix up these press ups, you've got 7 seconds left. And up on your feet, we're into our burpees. Or prisoner get-ups. Make sure you're swapping legs over. You've got 5 more seconds, and then we're going to go into a high plank, low plank. Keep it going. Okay, high plank, march down into low plank, marching up. If this is too much, just stay in high plank or a low plank. Try not to let your hips wobble, so squeeze your bum, squeeze your core. Swap that leading arm as you go, should roll the clock down, so I keep going. 3, 2, 1, rest. 20 seconds rest. Next we're going to just add on some reverse lunges. 10 seconds work, sorry, rest, and way around. Back to your squats. Excuse me. 3, 2, 1, go. Nice and low. If you want to mix it up, you want to do a pulse lunge, a squat pulse instead, can do. Or you just keep going with your squats. Bum back, remember, hips down, chest up, and onto the floor, press ups. Pushing your elbows back makes your triceps work, hands closer together makes your triceps work. 2, 1, on your feet. Is it burpees? Yes, burpees, off we go. Or prisoner get-ups. 10 more seconds. Oops, we're into a high plank, low plank. Trying to think and burpee. The two don't go well. And down, high plank, low plank. Or just hold a plank, feet together, squeeze your bum, tuck your pelvis under. Make sure your hands are under your shoulders. Hold that. If you want to take a foot off, you can do. Don't take both feet off at the same time. 2, 1, on your feet. Forgot already. Oh, lunges. Into your lunges. Last round for this bit, and you get 20 seconds rest. 5 seconds. 2, 1, rest. 20 seconds rest. Hey. Then we're just going to add on some plank jacks. So we start with squats, press ups, burpees, blah blah blah. 3, 2, 1, and squats. 10 seconds to go. Remember, after this, you can have an Easter egg. Not straight after, unless you want to. Into press-ups. If you want to, you can. We don't judge at Yucky Dad, do we? It's not what we're about. 5 seconds. And into burpees, or if you want to, prisoner get-ups. Make sure you swap in your leg every time. Seven seconds. Keep that core nice and tight as you go. And into your plank or your plank marches. High plank, low plank. Excuse me. Or plank marches. One foot off to the side, squeeze your bum. To the other side, squeeze your bum. If you're doing plank, lovely. Lunges, reverse lunges. And then the last thing we're going to add on, some plank taps. I need to blow my nose, sorry. Obviously, abiding by all rules. That's going to go in the bin. I think my nose blow might have taken 2, no it didn't. 2 and 1 and into plank position, plank jacks, feet coming out. Five seconds, 3, 2, 1 and down, relax, well done. Hey. It's rest time. Have we got time for... Yeah. Okay. One last thing before we have a rest. Well, before we have a stretch and then we go home. We're going to do a 6-minute EMOM, every minute on the minute. Going to start with 16. 16 plank taps, laying in plank position, tapping our shoulders, keeping our hips still, tapping our shoulders. Feet wide, give you more stability. It's not like a plank where you have to keep your feet together, your knees together, squeezing your bum, squeezing everything. This one is wide feet so that you don't wobble too much. Next one is going to be bunny hops, 16 bunny hops. So you're in a plank and you try to hop your feet as close to your hand as you can, and then jump back into plank. Feet, plank, feet, plank. 16 of those, 8 each side, followed by broad jumps, or, and that's too slippery to do broad jumps. Should have thought this. If you can do broad jumps, that's brilliant. So you'll either stand on one side of your mat, facing the other side. Can't go to A&E, remember. So I'll do a pathetic little demonstration. Bend your knees and jump and land soft knees. Bend your knees, land soft knees. I'm not doing any more of those. If you've got a slippy floor and a mat, you're going to do speed skaters. So one side to the other. My mat's still travelling, but I think it's safer. Okay, 16 of those. So every minute on the minute, it's 16 plank taps, 16 bunny hops, 16 either skaters or lateral jumps, whichever you want to do, in a minute. Then we rest for the rest of the minute if you've got time left. Then we go again for 6 minutes. So if we feel, I'll talk about that in a minute. Let me set time for 6 minutes. A lot of waffle in these classes, isn't there? It's just us trying to get our breath back. Okay, so plank taps, 16 of, you've got 1 minute to do all of these exercises, 16, 16, 16, and then we rest for the rest of the time. Okay, when you're ready, 3, 2, 1, plank taps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember, keep your bum squeezed. Straight into your bunny hops. Try and get plank. These take a while. If they're taking too long, you can just do thrusters. I think that's enough. Up on your feet, either skate hops or lateral lunges, lateral hops. That's mine done. I've got 16 seconds left. Okay, do 5 more rounds of those. Hopefully you've got 10 seconds rest, at least. You're going into 5 seconds. Back to our first thing, which is plank taps, and go into those taps. Bunny hops. Don't like your bunny hops, you can just do little pike ups. Depending on those, either your jumps or your skaters. It's not about trying to do an exercise that you're finding hard to do, it's about wearing it out. So you're finding it hard to do because you're doing a lot of them, but you are able to do them. So, 13 seconds. So, if you're going to cave your own head in on your kitchen floor, don't do it, do something else. Do something else that makes you out of breath. 4 rounds to go. Start with plank taps. Go. Stepping in if you want. Mountain climbers in if you want. Just make sure that it's hard work. Chest up, remember, don't look at your feet. And I think I'm done. I got 20 seconds rest, I probably cheated on that round. We've got 3 to go, halfway through. You've still got 10 seconds. When we're ready, 3, 2, 1, plank taps. If you do mountain climbers, maybe do 32. Don't have to. Up on your feet. Either lateral hopping, speed skating, you can do side to sides if you want to. Anything as long as you're filling at least 45 seconds of this minute. Tell you how you're getting on. There's 20 seconds left, so that's 40 minutes. Seconds. Okay, you've got 12 seconds, keep going if you're going. Rest if you finished. Plank taps. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Lovely, keep it going. Mountain climbs if you want to. Bunny hops if you want to. Keep going. You've only got 1 minute 40 to go. Keep working. If you're doing whatever you're doing, plank taps, make sure you're in plank position. If you're doing your mountain climbers, again, plank position. It's not a downward dog climbing up a mountain. Skaters, let me tell you how long we've got. 22 seconds, hopefully you've just about done so that you can have a rest. 15 seconds, keep it working, then we've got 1 round. Just going to smash it. 9 seconds. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, your final round. Make it a good one. Squeeze that bum. Try not to let it rock. Lovely. And then hops. Oh, don't smash your phone. Back into that plank every time, or mountain climbers in plank, or step-ins. Back into plank every time. When you've done those, up on your feet, you've got 28 seconds, lateral hops, speed skaters, or step-togethers, 20 seconds. If you want to keep going to the end, you can do, so we're going straight in for a stretch. Little breather, and a little stretch. You've got 12 seconds, a little bit of a groove on. 7, 3, 2, 1, and rest. You may have already started resting. If we're not, congratulations anyway. Not anyway. Also, you know what I mean. Right, well, I'm warm. It's 7:31. Got into tension again, I'm so sorry. Right, let's have a little stretch. Let's start with, I'm going to go hip flexor. Let's start on our knees, as if you're going to propose to me. One knee out in front, knee that's down. You're going to squeeze your bum, tuck your pelvis under, and try and squeeze that glute. And you're going to try and get a stretch through the front of this quad and hip there. Ooh-wee. Big old squeeze. And then may as well do hamstrings while we're down here. So put that other foot out, toes up, and just gently lean forward. Don't put any pressure onto your knee. Just put your hands on your thigh if you want to. Reach down for your toes if you want to. Okay, and swapping over. One leg up, squeeze your bum, tilt your pelvis. Okay, stretch through the other hip flexor. Give it a big old squeeze. And then foot out, toes up, leaning forwards. Remember again, don't put any weight on that knee. If you want to come down to the floor, you can do. If you want to get your knee down, your nose down to your knee, you do that as well if you want. I'm choosing not to. Lovely. Just going to stand up gently. One hand out in front of the other. Tip forward. Push your shoulders forward so you get a stretch across the top of your back. Nice, reaching up and over to one side, really push through. Up to the other side, over, push through. Should feel a stretch here through your lats as well as through your hips. Lovely, hands behind you, lace together, bring them up. And try and stretch off your chest. Deep breath in. And relax, give your shoulders a roll. Hopefully guys, you're as hot as I am. Congratulations. Have a lovely Easter Friday, lovely Easter weekend, and enjoy whatever you do. Remember to put your reps, your rounds in for the AMRAP. I'm very intrigued to see how brilliant you still all are. Lots of love. Bye-bye. Oh, I can't make the finish button. This